This Africa Day, we asked our Mandela Rhodes Scholars for their views on the 2024 African Union's theme, which is Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, building resilient education systems for increased access to inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning in Africa.
Hi, my name is Yamkela Jakaza. I am from the Eastern Cape in Southern Africa, and I'm currently completing a Master's in Music Psychology at the University of Cape Town. I think the African Union's theme for me is quite an important one, very pertinent, and one of the considerations I have there is that the world tends to think that Africa is being left behind where technology and innovation is concerned. But I am of the belief that we can certainly move towards a space where we begin to marry Africa's ancient, knowledge systems and traditional knowledge systems that, have sustained the continent for millennia and centuries in the past. And in my work in particular, I'm looking at the efficacy of, the treatment of, depression, anxiety, and various kinds of mental illness through the use of the djembe drum, timeless West African piece of an instrument in modern day social drum circles. And what this seeks to achieve is to bridge the gap between Western medical or psychological, physiological services with those of traditional African medical systems. And through ethnomusicology, this is how I feel that in terms of making a more technological space to treat these kinds of mental ailments in Africa, it's quite important for us to realize that we've long had ways to exist in a technological world.
Hello everyone, my name is Denise Gwirembe from Uganda. I'm a Mandela Rhodes Scholar at the University of Cape Town. I am studying an honors degree in education. Happy Africa Day. This year's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, calls us to build resilient education systems that will increase access to quality, lifelong, and inclusive education that is relevant for all African children. As an education student, I am studying about how language in education can enhance children's access to education, especially children in rural communities who are not English first language speakers, as our education systems are fully instructed and done in English language. I believe that every child in Africa deserves a chance to an education. Every child, regardless of their background, regardless of the languages that they speak, they deserve access to quality education. That's the question, why should our children learn in English language when they have their own languages? So I am researching the languages in education and how they are used to access education by children, especially in rural communities.
Hi, my name is Dunga Matolo Mashilo, a proud Mandela Rhodes Scholar from South Africa. I'm studying a Master's in Multidisciplinary Human Rights at the University of Pretoria. The 21st century demands education and learning systems that go beyond traditional boundaries. Rapid advancements in technology such as artificial intelligence, the growing interconnectedness of the world, increase in globalization, as well as digital transformation demand something new. It demands that education systems evolve from teaching generic skills towards teaching resilience, adaptation, and innovation. It demands that we redefine and relearn our role in problem solving, that we start to ask questions such as, what are my uniquely human skills that I can contribute towards solving the complex issues that the country or the world is faced with at large? It demands that we move towards relevant learning within the African context, that we move toward a higher emphasis on critical thinking, and that we move towards a higher emphasis on creativity in solving problems that the education system and learning systems can really foster.
Hello, my name is Emma Bauer-Swartz and I am a Mandela Rhodes Scholar from South Africa. I am currently studying an Honours in Education, Development and Democracy at Stellenbosch University. This year's Africa Day theme, Educate and Skill Africa for the 21st Century, underscores the urgent need for robust educational systems that are inclusive, equitable, and capable of equipping Africa's youth with skills relevant to contemporary challenges and opportunities. This theme highlights the critical role of education in fostering sustainable development and economic resilience across the continent. I believe that studying education, development and democracy can have a profound impact on Africa. Education development, focusing on increasing skills and access to quality education, can bridge significant gaps, thereby empowering individuals and communities. This is crucial for economic development, as a well-educated populace is better equipped to innovate, create jobs, and drive economic growth. Democracy, on the other hand, fosters an environment where voices from all segments of society can contribute to decision-making processes. This inclusivity can enhance governance and accountability, ensuring that policies, including those related to education, are reflective of and responsive to the needs of the population. A democratic framework supports the protection of rights and freedoms, encouraging a stable and just society where education can thrive.